Welcome viewers. Today I am going to talk about emotional intelligence. Now this is one subject which is again very central to entire SSB selection process. How? I would explain as we move further. The emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand and manage emotions. Whose emotions? Your own emotions as well as emotion of others. So please pay very particular attention. जो मैंने ये इधर yellow color से किया है, तीनों, all three of them are very important. It would be clear to you as we progress further. Recognize, understand and then manage, okay, emotions. And who are the parties whose emotions you got to understand? Your own as well as others. So please keep that thing in mind. And this is one skill which is very crucial for any kind of a personal or professional improvement that you may like to do in your life. EQ is more important than your IQ, more so especially at managerial levels or at leadership positions. So when we talk about SSB, we are talking about leadership positions. So please remember this very crucial aspect of it. Okay. So what are emotions? If you are talking about emotional intelligence, the first and foremost is to understand what are emotions. What do we actually mean by emotion? So emotions are feelings experienced. Okay, these are the feelings which you experience in your day-to-day life, arising out of number of situations. Okay, so these feelings, and they are towards what? An object, a person or an event. It could be anything in your lifetime situation, day to day. Okay, so these are the feelings towards an object, person or event, and that creates a state of readiness. Okay, so once you get these emotions, there are certain changes that happen inside of you, okay, which create you and bring you to a state of readiness to do certain actions. All right, the word emotion, the very root of this word is motre. It is a Latin word. It means to move, and the prefix of e connotes move away. Okay, so the entire meaning is moving away. So emotions are some kind of a signals that are available in your systems. Okay, and emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize those signals and act accordingly. All right, so in other words, I can say emotional intelligence is something like your smoke alarm. Okay, normal, you may probably not be able to see the smoke or something, but then anything that is not useful or dangerous or something new that is happening, emotional intelligence is that alarm which sets in, and if you take notice of the alarm, a lot of good things can happen. Now these feelings that are experienced, they happen at two levels. One is physiological side, and second is more subtle, psychological side. Physiological side, ladies and gentlemen, you would have experienced in your day-to-day life. अगर कोई गुस्सा जब जोरों से आता है तो what happens? Okay, your breathing is more, you start sweating, your ears lobes become reddish in color. Okay, you are short on breath. All those things happen. Okay, those things are happening on your physiological side. Why they are happening? They are giving you signals again, and signals for what? Some action. How? Later. And second is psychological side. Okay, simultaneously there is something happening in your inside of you psychologically also. Okay, so there must be a feeling of excitement. Okay, or you may feel down with certain feelings. So these things prompt you on two things. One, it provides you an impulse for taking some kind of an action, and all these emotions are then expressed through behavior. Okay, like some of the photographs I am showing. Okay, in the definition part, if you recall, I said you should be able to recognize it, understand it, and then manage it. All right, fine. So if you have to do it, you got to know more about its components. First and foremost, in the definition part only, that emotions, emotional intelligence, it involves two agencies. One is your own and second is others. There are two. Okay, anything you do with self are your personal competencies, and anything other than your own with other fellows, with the society, okay, whatever you do is called social competencies. So we are talking about bringing in changes in our personality and behavior in a positive manner. Okay, then it has got, first and foremost component of EI is awareness. Okay, awareness of what? Your own awareness and awareness of others also. Okay, your own awareness, gentlemen, ladies, I have already covered self-awareness. There is a video on this, so you would be able to make out what it means. Okay, having understood yourself well, then you are in a position to understand the feelings and emotions of others also, and that is what is called social awareness. I'll elaborate further. Right, self-awareness is knowing more about yourself in terms of emotional responses, your strengths and weaknesses, and social awareness is developing the ability to perceive and relate to the feelings and perspective of other persons. Okay, so this is as far as this component of awareness is concerned. Okay, recognize and understand. So these things cover that. Okay, now the second element is the action part. Okay, the regulation part. You should be able to then manage these feelings. So this is the management. Again, when you manage yourself, then this is self-management. Okay, right? Self-management. Okay, in the self-management, you learn to regulate your emotions even in stressful situations. Okay, to respond effectively. If you are doing that you are then managing your emotions when you are in a stressful situation also. Self-management. Okay, your self-control, calmness, etc., all play a very important role here. And having developed your own self-awareness and doing self-management, then you are in a position to move on to this component of relationship management. Okay, so you learn to regulate and maintain healthy relations even in conflict situation with others. Okay, so you are managing your emotions in a manner which promotes teamwork and collaboration. Okay, and if you do all of this, then definitely what is happening, it is having positive impact on others and your behavior will be accordingly. So supposing anger का है, तो it contains a message. I said it is like a signal देता है आपको. Something has got disturbed. What is that something? Okay, क्या मैसेज दे रहा है आपको, क्यों आप एंग्री फील कर रहे हो? आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग होना चाहिए कि इट इज़ गिविंग ए मैसेज दैट सम रूल और स्टैंडर्ड जो आपको बहुत प्रिय है, जो आप चाहते हैं दुनिया फॉलो करे, वो हैज़ बीन वायलेटेड बाय समबडी एल्स. ओके, किसी ने आपको झूठ बोला है और आपको झूठ बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है, देन यू विल गेट एंग्री कि मुझसे झूठ क्यों बोला है. ओके, एंड देन इट विल बी फॉलोड बाय एन फीलिंग ऑफ एंगरनेस. ओके, नाउ आवर एम इज firstly to understand what the message is, receive that message, like smoke alarm. If that alarm goes off, you know there is a smoke, then it propels you to do certain actions. So what are the actions needed when you get angry? Okay, then this intelligence should play up कि आपको ये समझ में आना चाहिए कि जो आदमी रूल्स ब्रेक कर रहा है, राइट, उसको शायद पता नहीं है कि आपके लिए वो रूल्स कितने इम्पॉर्टेंट हैं. Very much possible. Okay, and second realization should be कि अगर उसने वो स्टैंडर्ड वायलेट भी किए हैं, तो ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपके रूल्स हमेशा सही रूल्स हैं. वो सही आपके लिए हैं, दुनिया के लिए वो रूल्स थोड़े डिफरेंट हो सकते हैं. दिस यू कैन सी इन योर डे टू डे लाइफ. ओके, आपका रूल हो सकता है मैं बहुत ऑनेस्ट आदमी हूँ, दूसरे बंदे का रूल हो सकता है यार मैं प्रैक्टिकल आदमी हूँ, तो मेरा ये है कि मैं किसी तरीके से काम निकाल सकता हूँ. एंड फाइनली यू आस्क योर सेल्फ कि लॉन्ग रन में ये जो बंदा है वो रियली केयर्स अबाउट मी और what it is like. So this kind of an understanding will help you regulate your anger, right, and manage your emotions in a manner that will add to your personality. Okay, one more important thing you must understand, right, कि thoughts हैं जो इस तरीके की फीलिंग्स को पैदा करती हैं, ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी ज़रूरी है। कोई भी एक्टिवेटिंग एजेंट है, कुछ भी इवेंट होता है, योर रिएक्शन और रिस्पॉन्स डिपेंड्स ऑन कि इंटरप्रिटेशंस जो एक इवेंट के बारे में आप अपने दिमाग में बनाते हैं थ्रू द प्रोसेस ऑफ सेल्फ टॉक। दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। कोई इवेंट हुआ, आप अपने आप से क्या बातचीत करते हैं, जो बातचीत करते हैं कॉन्शियसली सबकॉन्शियसली, थॉट्स जो आपके दिमाग में आते हैं, राइट, दे क्रिएट फीलिंग्स इन यू, राइट, और जैसे फिर आपका फीलिंग्स होगा उस तरीके से आपका बिहेवियर हो जाएगा। सो दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट आस्पेक्ट। योर बिलीफ एंड थॉट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। तो कोई इवेंट होता है, किस तरीके का आपका बिलीफ सिस्टम है, किस तरीके के विचार आपके अंदर आते हैं, दे रिजल्ट इन टू योर इमोशनल और बिहेवियरल रिस्पॉन्स। Something very very important to understand. Okay, and good news is that we can rewire our responses to feelings. जो भी feelings हैं उसको rewire कर सकते हैं, right, and अपना जो behavior है उसको हम change कर सकते हैं. You can rewire your response to feelings through thoughts and alter your behavior. Okay, you can change this pattern. Okay, so same thing, any emotions happening, put it through the filter of thoughts. क्या मेरे दिमाग में बात चल रहा है, क्या वो थॉट्स राइट डायरेक्शन में। वी आर टॉक्ड अबाउट थिंकिंग, पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव, वेस्ट थॉट, दे आर इक्वली एप्लीकेबल हेयर, एंड इफ वी डू दैट आवर बिहेवियर एंड परफॉर्मेंस कैन बी इम्प्रूव थ्रू दिस इमोशन एंड थॉट्स का रीवायरिंग के थ्रू वी कैन इम्प्रूव आवर बिहेवियर एंड परफॉर्मेंस. नाउ समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आई विल ट्राई एंड explain it further since it is so important through a very good explanation. Okay, please pay particular attention. Okay, supposing there is an event, Mary is a girl, she did not say hello. Okay, this is an event. Okay, अब इस इवेंट से आदमी का बिहेवियर कैसा होगा डिपेंड्स कि आप क्या दिमाग में सोचते हैं और फॉलो करते हैं. सेम थिंग व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर. ओके, सो थॉट इन एक सीक्वेंस के अंदर थॉट आया, मैरी इज़ ए स्नॉब, अपने आप को पता नहीं क्या समझती है, इस तरीके का दिमाग में विचार आ गया. तो क्या होगा अगर इस तरीके के थॉट हैं, फीलिंग क्या हो जाएगी, इमोशन क्या हो जाएगा, गुस्सा आएगा, एंगर, राइट. और इस तरह का थॉट और इस तरीके का गुस्सा है तो साथ ही साथ सेकेंडरी मेंटल रिएक्शन दिमाग में क्या चलना चाहिए लगेगा, ओह मैरी थिंक्स शी इज़ बेटर देन मी, आई विल शो हर व्हाट दैट फील्स लाइक. मैं उसको बताता हूँ क्या समझती है अपने आप को. होता है, डे टू डे लाइफ के अंदर होता है. ओके, एंड देन व्हाट फॉलोज, आपका गुस्सा और बढ़ जाएगा. और इस बढ़े हुए गुस्से के साथ, इस विचार के साथ व्हाट इज़ लाइकली टू हैपन, आपका बिहेवियर क्या होगा, यू विल डेवलप एन एंटागोनिस्टिक रिलेशनशिप विथ मैरी. उसके साथ आपका रिलेशंस ठीक नहीं हो जाएगा. आप मौके की तलाश करने लगेंगे कब उसको हम लेट डाउन कर सकते हैं. होता है, ज़िंदगी के अंदर होता है. Okay, now what is this? This is a destructive sequence. One set of sequence based on thought. Mary is a snob. Now the same situation, same event. Let's see the other part of this thing. Okay, maybe she is preoccupied. वो मेरे को देख नहीं पाई या उसके दिमाग में कुछ और चल रहा है. That kind of a thought comes. Okay, तो emotion क्या होगा, puzzlement. या क्या हो गया उसके साथ. I hope all is fine. Okay. मे बी समथिंग इज़ बॉदरिंग मैरी, दैट इज़ द काइंड ऑफ दिमाग के अंदर रिएक्शंस आएगा. और फीलिंग्स क्या आएगी आपकी, सिंपैथी की, वार्मथ की, यार आई होप एवरीथिंग इज़ ऑल राइट, इफ़ यू नीड समथिंग आई कैन डू अबाउट इट. ओके, इस तरीके इमोशन है तो बिहेवियर आपका क्या होगा, आप फ्रेंडली बिहेवियर मेंटेन करोगे और मैरी के साथ आपका जो बिहेवियर है वो रिवॉर्डिंग होगा और लॉन्ग टर्म तक चलेगा. एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट इज़ कंस्ट्रक्टिव सीक्वेंस. सो आई थिंक you must understand it is not the event but the thought that comes to your mind which will decide what kind of emotions you have, and if you have understanding of those emotions you can behave. So if that self realization is there that there is a need to change this destructive sequence to constructive and you address it at thought level. दिमाग में आया, यार क्या समझती है, नो चेक, शी इज़ अ गुड गर्ल, she has been friends with me for so long, so what if she has not said it, maybe something wrong. And then if you change the direction to this is what is going to be the sequence. And if you are following this direction then you are showing better EI. If your normal tendency is this, you realize it, you recognize it, you understand it, and then as a management point of view, if you follow this, then you are showing better EQ. आपका इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस बढ़ा रहे हो, आप डेवलप कर रहे हो. And if you are doing that, you are bringing in changes in your personality. And if you are doing that, right, you can do your own homework. Number of OLQs are automatically getting ticked for, like sympathy, empathy, teamwork, collaboration, okay, communication. If you have better understanding of yourself and others' emotions, you will be able to communicate in much better manner. So many OLQs are automatically getting. So please get on to this very important basic pillar of your personality building, which is your emotional intelligence. Awaken the Giant Within. This is by Anthony Robbins, a very popular author. Okay, it analyzes all those emotional aspects, what signals they give, and what are the actions you must follow. And of course, this is a classical Daniel Goleman. He's considered to be father of emotional intelligence. Okay, so emotional intelligence book by itself. Okay, so with these I come to the end. I hope I have been able to flag with you the importance of this very important aspect of emotional intelligence. Wish you a very happy reading. All the very best. Thank you.